This is a type of directory structure called single-level directory, where all the files are contained in a single directory. In this kind of design, all users share the same directory level. For example, a directory with files named cat, ball, test, data, mail, count, hex, records, which are all hanging from the directory level, indicating that they are all at the same level. The user cannot segregate files by user or category. Here are some issues with a single-level directory. Since all the files exist at the same directory level, each file must have a unique name. This can lead to difficulties when many users are trying to save files with common names like homework.docx or one.pdf. Second, without subdirectories, it's difficult to classify files into groups. For example, it would be harder to separate personal documents from work documents without the use of folders. Third, as the number of files in the directory grows, it becomes more time-consuming and difficult to locate a specific file. This inefficiency is due to the lack of structure. Here, we delve further into the concept of a two-level directory structure. This refers to a directory system with two hierarchical levels. The first level, often called the master file directory, contains entries of each user. Each user is then allocated a separate second-level directory. This system assigns a unique directory to each user, which aids in organizing files by users and permits the use of identical file names by different users without causing any conflicts. The diagram illustrates the master file directory branching out to individual directories for user 1 through user 4. Under each user directory, a file named A is listed, showcasing that users can have files with identical names without any issues. Therefore, the benefit of this design is that different users can have the same file name without encountering naming conflicts. Furthermore, when searching for a file under a specific user, it becomes easier to locate as the path name typically includes both the username and the file name, enhancing search efficiency over a single-level directory system. However, from the perspective of an individual user, the problems associated with a single-level directory persist for each user. Within a single user's directory, the structure remains at a single level, meaning a user cannot have multiple files with the same name, and the system still lacks the capability for grouping files. All files are placed at the same level within a user's directory.